Hey guys, it's Emily and this is Emmylou Arts, and today I'm going to be going through the April issue of Real Simple and collecting collage images for my journals and for just arty type playing stuff. And then I think I clean out the rest of my magazines while I'm at it, so do something fun and just hang out with me. Okay, this is the April edition of Real Simple 2020. 2020, what are we going to do with you? I just saw a hilarious meme yesterday, and it said, January 1st, yay, 2020 is going to be my year. April 1st, just wipe my ass with an expired tortilla. If that ain't funny, y'all, I don't know what is. Okay, so if you're new here, let me sneeze. I got my window open to get a little fresh air and let in all the allergens. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Emily, and I like to journal and set up planners. And that's it. And one of the things that I love for my journal is Real Simple magazine because of the images. So, you know, when I get a magazine, we sit down and we look at it and we tear some stuff out of it. And it might give you ideas. It might make you angry because I skip over things that you would like to tear out. It might cause all sorts of emotions. But I hope one of those is happiness. So let's do it. Oh, look at you, a little thin and feisty in your animal print bathing suit. That is not what I look like. Oh, love this. Somebody tagged me in this because they had cut it out for themselves, and I thought it was genius. And how much does it apply to the current situation? Like about a zillion and one times over. That's the only thing you can do with a mess. Start cleaning it up a little at a time. I love it. With the little dustpan. Perfect. If you're new to image harvesting, make sure you check the backs of your pages so you don't miss something that you really wish that you wouldn't have, because sometimes that sucks. Something occurred to me about doing the dishes. It really sucks. Well, I kind of like these little peoples. Now, one thing I love about Real Simple is that the pictures are illustrated-y, kind of. I much prefer like illustrated, like hand-drawn looking things to put in my journal rather than real photographs of like random people. That doesn't appeal to me as much as like this, like these little images. I love stuff like this. So random, but like this little pair of glasses and this little soapy makeup brush. Sorry, all the sounds are coming in with my window open as well as the wind. Sanitizing wipes on my doorknobs. Is anyone else? I have a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old, and my doorknobs are always sticky. There's always something crusty on them. Is that gross, or is that just my kids? It's possible it's just my kids. Oh, look at that. Running pauses the world. I love that. I also do like to read these magazines before I rip them up. I haven't had a lot of time lately to read them. That's why I hadn't done this earlier, because I haven't had a lot of time to just sit down and read the magazines. I like this. Running pauses the world. Gosh, I want to go to Montana. I think every time I do this, I always comment that I'd like to go to Montana. Oh, look at those. Those are cute purse magnets. I've cut out this galaxy picture so many times, so I'm not going to do it again. Oh, those are pretty flowers. I have so many florals. Don't do it, Emily. Don't do it. Well, that's pretty. I also have to think about what I would actually use, because my collage bins get a little bit out of control. I like the fish sticks one, because we've definitely made some fish sticks. I see people out walking. That's wonderful. Sorry, the wind is making my door rattle. Oh God, this tuna. Ugh, my husband always makes tuna salad and it makes me barf. I cannot handle the smell of tuna. Okay, I can't handle my door banging back and forth because of the wind. Things are difficult. Let's see if that helps. I tried this Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. I like it. It's I bought it before this whole thing started and the world fell apart. It's nice. I do like it. Prepping for a long car ride. Oh, these are cute pictures. I don't know what long car ride we'd be going on for quite some time, but someday we'll go some places again. I know these same jokes about quarantine get old because everyone's saying them, like it's old, but we have no jokes anymore. Oh, that's cute. I like that. How are you? How are you guys? How are you doing? And did you see I hadn't been following my rule? I hadn't been checking the backs of the pages. I'm doing okay. You know, this is cute. I'm doing okay. This channel gives me a lot of purpose, and work does too. But because I'm a nurse, so I'm still working. I'm trying to work even more than usual, so that, you know, gives me purpose. But then just knowing that you guys are, that's a cute tiger, or leopard, question mark. Knowing that you guys enjoy watching my videos and hanging out with me gives me purpose too, so it's helped me a lot. So thank you guys, you really do help me, probably a lot more than I help you. Oh, she's baking, that's cute. See, I love these illustrations. Kind of reminds me of my daughter because she loves to bake. And last night, my husband put her hair in braids, like little tiny braids all over her head before she went to bed. So she woke up this morning and she looked like that. She kind of looks like Hermione Granger. So that is cute. Oh my God, I love that cat. Look at him. Oh, you know why I love this? It reminds me of my cat when I was little. His name was Moses. He died when he was 19. He died when I was like 25. He was the best cat that ever lived, I think. He still can't talk about Moses to my dad. He'll cry. I don't know, my daughter's talking outside the door. I hope she's not talking to me. Oh, look at this little girl. She's standing on credit cards. I don't have credit card debt, but I kind of like that for like a shopping day. That's funny. I'm sure it's not funny if you have a lot of credit card debt, but oh, that's like the little artist person. Do you hear the herd of elephants outside the door? I don't know what they're doing. Oh, look at this. How cool is that? Ooh, I'm gonna pull out this whole page. And we'll just have to, oh, look at that. I love this. Does anyone feel like that's how you felt lately? Like you walk around and you just sort of like in a clouded headspace. It's just, I think, uncertainty, and I really like that. That's really cool. Oh, lilacs. Those are pretty. These lilacs remind me of a picture that my mom has on her nightstand of me when I was little, and I'm standing next to a lilac bush, and I'm probably like, I don't know, 18 months old, and I have this bucket hat on. It's really cute. I think in the same picture, that same day, there was another picture of me in the bucket hat, and my grandpa was holding me. I remember it. I can just picture it in my mind. Ordine. He was such a good grandpa. He always had juicy fruit gum in his pocket. So let me know how you guys are doing. All the recipes, no, don't use that. I'm not a cooker. I feel like, did I skip some stuff? I feel like I went really fast through it. No? Or did I just not want a lot of it? This is kind of a cool book star. Both my kids really love to read. It's kind of a lucky. If you are at home and you have small children and you're trying to do this school thing, if they're learning to read, I would highly recommend Bob books. That is how both my kids learned to read. I mean, it doesn't matter when they learn to read. I mean, as long as they learn how to do it. But they learned pretty early. I mean, going before kindergarten. They had a good foundation of reading, and it was all due to the Bob books. Very highly recommend them. Loved them. My kids loved them. It makes reading really, it just progresses so naturally that, yeah, just recommend them. Check them out. I can try and find them on Amazon if you're looking. I can link them below. These are funny ones. I gotta cut out all these. How to vacuum. I just love the cat being scared by the vacuum. That is funny. How to wipe the table. Oh my god, you guys. Just having everyone home all the time. There's just so many crumbs and dust, and it just like, it just billows off of them in waves. Like, I feel like I'm dust busting and vacuuming all the time. All the time. And it's still, the floor is covered in things. Sort the laundry. Tissues, that's the worst, is when you have a tissue in your pocket. No, the worst is when you accidentally run a diaper through the washing machine. I did that when my daughter was little. I accidentally threw the diaper along with the dirty onesie both in the hamper because I was busy instead of putting the diaper in the diaper genie. That is a freaking mess. This is funny. So, the toilet, yeah. How to fold a fitted sheet. Right. None of us know how.
It's just a big fucking mess.
Which I feel like is the theme of life currently. We're just, it's like folding a fitted sheet. No one knows how to do it. We're all just giving it our best shot. So that was quick. That was quicker than I thought. I like to keep them. I keep a couple back issues just in case there's something that I missed. Like here's one. Did I go through this one with you guys? Oh, I don't think I did. Well, then, surprise, surprise, we can go through March, too. Maybe we did, but I don't remember it. I don't think there's anything torn out. Well, hey, you get a twofer. I like this little girl with the sweatband. Kind of reminds me of work now, how I'm wearing the little headbands with the buttons, trying to protect my ears. Oh, we must have gone through it. Well, we're just going to skim again, make sure there's nothing that I can't live without. Oh, we did go through this. Sorry, guys. Just making sure, because I need to declutter my cart here. Oh, somebody's howling. That means something happened. Somebody looked at the other person cross-eyed. So now we're crying about it. Nope, that's it. Nothing more in there. Okay. Let's see. This went so fast. I'm just going to clear out the rest of what I had kind of stored here. This one is February. I don't know if I went through this one at all. Oh, I must have. I'm useless, guys. Good Lord. The fact that you keep coming back is a real mystery. A happy mystery, but a mystery nonetheless. Oh, I know I kept it because I loved all of these pictures right here. I love this full page. I love it. I don't know what I would use it for, but I love it. It is so pretty. But then this tool thing is cool because my husband loves to build stuff, so I feel like this is really, like, I could use this. Oh, there's a little kid scootering past on the sidewalk. Well, that's a kid helping put away dishes. That's definitely not applicable to my life. I love this, like, little kitchen vignette. I think that is adorable. Yes, I will save that. Yes, I will keep you. And then this is cute too. I'll just keep up both of them. Skip over the recipes. My mother-in-law, I love these little pictures at the back. She is the one who gets me Real Simple magazine. Every year she gets us a book and a magazine subscription. And she always asks me, do you still want Real Simple? And I'm like, yes, I love it so much because of this. And the articles are good, but I really love it. Okay, so I think that one's good. Oh, isn't that a pretty tulip? Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty tulip. we're making progress, guys. This is a lot more, this is an effective video. I wasn't expecting this. Now this is a random magazine that I get to our house. It's like our city puts out a magazine, like quarterly. And I like to keep it because it's really high quality. I'm not really sure why we get it. We're like garbage people. I'm not really sure why they send it to us. This is funny. Kind of reminds me of, even though it's like a photograph, it sort of reminds me of myself during this time. Or maybe how my kids would describe me. That's funny. Have you guys seen Wicked? I've never seen Wicked. My husband saw it a couple of times when we lived in Chicago, but I never saw it. That's funny. I like that. The Wicked Witch. That's an odd lion. I mean, I see the lion, but then all I see is the spandex. My eyes are confused. They don't know where to look. I like that hashtag heart. I think that's it, guys. I like this. I think it's supposed to be, like a nice quote, like, and just as you start to catch your breath, it's taken away completely. Like, I think it's supposed to be a nice quote about Minnesota, like how it's so breathtaking, but that's kind of how I feel about this time. Just like when you start to feel like you're getting your feet underneath you, you're starting to adjust, something in the news will take your breath away again. Not in a good way. In a crazy way. So, those are all my magazines. And I'm so happy that I just cleaned out that little stashy space. Cool. So this is what I picked. I kind of sort them into big magazine pieces and littler ones, and then I store them in my little collage boxes, collage baskets. This is where I keep my collage stuff. Oh, I've got some die cut things in here that need to be put away. I never know where to store these kind of things, die cut shapes, because they're not stickers and they're not really collage. They're die cuts. I guess I need another basket for die cuts. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So I put the little in here. In my actual art space downstairs, I have a drawer for like big collage pieces where I would put these full pages. But right now I have relocated my little area, my desk, up to the guest bedroom so that I'm not down in the basement, because I just didn't feel like being down in the basement. You know what I mean? So there's that. I'm thinking I might cut this one out. I think I will use this one, but more than the other one maybe. And I'm trying not to be a collage image hoarder. And then I can save this, though. I guess it didn't really, I can save both of them. Oh, look at that! Well, happy day. I got 2 for the price of 1. Okay, so we managed to get through all the magazines I had stacked in my cart that I wanted to get through, so that I can kind of clean up my space. So if you are searching for things to put in your journal or ways to do art, try collage. It is so fun. And when you start looking at magazines through a different perspective, like looking at the words and the images, you start to see so many things that you really like, and you'll never be able to look at a magazine or a newspaper or basically anything ever again the same, because you think, how can I rip that up? How can I steal this? So that's it. I hope you guys are doing well, finding a little time to do something that brings you happiness and joy, even if it seemingly serves no purpose. Even if it just makes you happy for a little while, that is its purpose, and that's all it needs to do. It doesn't need to be anything else. You don't need to be super productive. Just find the little things, and we will all get through this one day at a time together. So, #hearts, right? I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!